Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday's July 3rd, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I nurture through the feels to expand into myself. And today, I think we have compared to what we've been through and what we're moving into, it's kind of like a chill day. The less chill is that we are going to be feeling the feels. We do have Grand Trine water energy. It is not exact, but the moon in Scorpio is reaching two exact trines with the other water signs. We actually begin the day with the sun and the moon trining each other. So just a reminder, trine it's a helpful connection. It's a very supportive connection. I liken trine energy to best friends linking arms and skipping down the street together. So the sun in Cancer, bringing up the feels, making us tune into the feels, making us want to snuggle and tend to ourselves the way you would tend to an infant. We have that going on. Trining moon in Scorpio, which brings a little bit more intensity. Now this moon in Scorpio is following through some of this power energy that we've been working with. We had Pluto opposite Mars. We had Pluto also playing with Mercury. We've had a lot of Pluto, and this is also preparing us for the full moon that we have coming in about a week. This full moon is going to be very activated with Plutonic energy. So anytime we have an opportunity to get into this Pluto energy, to dive into this power, to move further into our empowerment, the better. Because my feeling is that we've had these connections as little mini earthquakes, releasing some of the tension. So it's not just like kablam with the full moon coming later this week. So utilize this Grand Trine energy and water. Utilize this this moon in Scorpio right now to dive into any of the power places within you, to feel through, utilize that sun in Cancer to feel through where you may need to get deeper into your power, where you may still be giving your power away, where you may not be full on accepting your personal responsibility. To me, it is our responsibility to step into our power, and to me, the ultimate power is love. So it's always our responsibility to step into love on a deeper level, in and through ourselves. So this Grand Trine, well, not the Grand Trine, but this Sun-Moon Trine is happening at 11. So there is deep healing still going on. We have the sun moving today from 11 degrees to 12 degrees. So that healing reflective degree to 12 degrees, that degree of expansion. And I actually have the expansion card today from the yantras. I have the Jupiter card, expansion. Spread your wings wide, move out into the space around you. Generosity and sharing. So that's that Jupiter energy. But what it made me think of too is moving out into the space around you, spreading out that heart energy through all this feeling energy that's coming out. And if you look up, what does the heart energy look like? It's this shape called a torus. And so it's this gigantic, almost like fountain energy that's coming out of your heart and moving around like this. So this is how to step into your power. Do you have this energy circulating? If not, get on into it and see what happens, and see how even just doing this is really funny. I'm feeling myself lighting up even more. So interesting. Get into that and let that be your feels. The moon in Scorpio is also connecting to Neptune. Like I said, Grand Trine, water energy. Intuition is off the chart. Moon in Scorpio connecting to Neptune and Pisces, super strong intuition. This also may pull your intuition into some deeper subjects. This may pull your intuition into some past elements, past energies that need to be looked at, processed, healed. Whether it's past as in this life, some things, places where you've given that power away, or if it's past as in past life, or if it's past as in ancestral. On some level, it is a foundational thing, and it's coming up to be processed, but it's coming up to be processed and released. I have the transformation card. So it's not like you're going through it right now, the heaviness, the craziness is not right now. It's this is the past. This is actually the death card in traditional tarot. So it's yeah, this is old. So we're going through this old process, this old fight, this old thing, this old place of comparison, this old place where you've given your power away. This is the old thing, and we're just processing it now. Look at these two grounded elements, these two grounded women who are feeling through these energies. And I love it. This is a water card and an earth card. So we've got the mud. So we're getting into those lower energies to process this old stuff so that we can move into our expansion. Like I said, I don't think today is going to be one of the most intense days that we've had. I think it's going to feel a lot more chill, but there will be processing to move through. So some of the processing that's actually happening besides the feels that are coming up, we have Venus. Venus is finishing up in Taurus. This is actually the last full day of Venus in Taurus. Venus in Taurus, 28 degrees, meeting up with Chiron in Pisces, 28 degrees. So we just had Chiron go retrograde. Again, this may be pulling us into some of this past stuff. 28 degrees, that is that 10 energy, so it's tuning us into our worth again. So once again, these past situations where we may have given our power away, where we still may be fighting it in our minds. This fighting card is that mental card, so you still may be mulling it over in your mind. Again, past life, past experience, ancestral, thinking about it, coming through. But this is your opportunity to fully feel through it, process, and ask the universe to show you, okay, where may I have maybe given my power away? Where do I come back into my worth with this? Where do I realize who I am? Venus in Taurus, as we finish this up, really wants us to really get into knowing and owning our worth. So we're ready for the next transit, Venus going through Gemini. Know yourself, honor yourself, and be willing to dig into those old things. The final aspect of the day is the moon in Scorpio connecting to Pluto. Again, this power-packed energy. And again, I feel like there's this strong element of the past. We have Pluto also retrograde. These retrograde things do pull us inside. It does pull us within. This is the tuning in card. So it does pull us in for processing. And that moon in Scorpio, both Pluto and the moon in Scorpio attune us to the lower chakra, which the lower chakra attunes us to our survival, which our survival is very tuned to the times in the past lives that we have not survived, which is every single one of them, because you don't get out of this in your same body. The soul lives on. We have to remember that, but the bodies change. And so sometimes there is some of that. However, it's like not letting that stop you from rising. Don't let the cycle of life, don't let the cycle of rebirth, don't let this cycle of transformation stop you from rising, because it's not really meant to stop you from rising. It's meant to help you keep evolving, keep rising. So keep nurturing yourself through these feels to keep yourself expansion, because that is ultimately the name of the game, expansion. Spread your wings wide. I actually have another card that I pulled for somebody else, but I was like, I feel like this goes so well with this energy too that I'm gonna share it. It's the Dumvati card, potential, and it says, do nothing. This is a long pause. Something new and incredible is about to come forth. And I really felt that with these two, yeah, not bad. Sorry, so many cards to juggle. These two sitting, and this is the presence card, presence and tuning in. It's like you don't have to do so much in this. You really do have to be present to heal and to feel what's coming up in and through this energy. And this, getting into these lower energies, is going to be what really helps us get into our power, which will help us with this full moon that is incoming. So that is it for today. As of Monday, I will not have the sale up. I still have it up, though, as of posting this video. All through Sunday, the sale is going, so if you'd like that, it's $44 for 30 minutes. Last chance for that. And then it's just back to the regular prices for now until I think of another sale that feels appropriate and right. And check out, I'm about to go record GPS with Maya, so go check that out for all of this week, including this full moon ahead. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.